Hi guys. You know, it's Monday. Guys, that's right, it's Monday. Guys, this first spot I was at, boy, I was there a long time, guys, and everything. I just made it here to Toledo, and, it's lunchtime already, and I'm like, cheers. So, shaping up to be a long day and everything, so, tell you what. But, anyway, didn't find anything on the markdown today. Nothing really else to talk about. The Mariners, they beat the Guardians like 8-0, but I got something to talk about on that, guys. So the Mariners, they have their own television network called, I think it's called Mariners TV and everything. So you would assume all the Mariners games would just be on this Mariners TV. The first game was on Mariners TV. The second game, like that Friday game, I think it was Friday. I think they had a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No, then they had a Sunday because they had 4 games. So Thursday, or Friday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, so Thursday. So was it there? So anyway, guys, it was on Apple TV and it was also on Peacock. So I'm like, hey, if you have your own network, have them all be on the network and everything. So it's just ridiculous because you think you want to watch some sports and everything, you just want to watch one channel. So you gotta get Apple TV, you gotta get Peacock, you gotta get like Netflix. What's next? So you gotta get Paramount Plus 2 or something? Ridiculous, guys, ridiculous. Then one of those probably gonna be on ESPN, so you're probably gonna need like ESPN Plus or whatever. Anyway, that's just ridiculous in my opinion. But anyway, guys, so today I put out the behind the scenes uncut version of making breakfast. Part of the Cook with Marty segment and everything. So hopefully you check that out. It's pretty interesting. So yeah, anyway, to see all you when we get done with work, and I hope you're enjoying these little time lapses. See you then. Hi guys. So I just got done working for the day, done for the day. It wasn't too bad today and everything. It's always just that first spot that really gets to me and everything. But anyway guys, so I'm on my lunch break and everything, and I'm watching some YouTube videos. Turns out that Jeremy something and everything, he's bringing back the Man Shit Mondays and everything. He used to do that like a couple years ago and everything, and he's bringing it back. So I was like, dang, that's the best news I've heard all day. So every Monday I'll be tuning into that and everything. That's really good. Jeremy Cyrus, something like that. Jeremy something. Anyway, on the YouTubes. So yeah, and then I'm scrolling through Instagram, and one of the homies from Georgia. I guess there's like some Georgian elections happening right now, and she got herself a sticker that said "I voted in Georgia" and everything. And I was like, man, I wish I could get myself a sticker and everything that said I voted in Oregon and everything. But if you don't know, guys, in Oregon, it's always been vote by mail. So I've never gotten a sticker, guys. And I always think it's really cool how, like, when you vote and it's like voting day, and it's like, I voted, and it shows a picture of the American flag, and it says like vote or something on there. And I guess this one had a picture of a Georgia peach, and it said Georgia elections or something like that. And I was like, dang, maybe one day, because I heard President Trump is trying to get rid of all the voting by mail stuff, and then maybe I'll finally be able to get a sticker that said like I voted in Oregon or something like that, because hey, other states get all these stickers, I'm always just left out without a sticker, and I just really want the sticker and everything, not to be political or nothing, but just want the sticker. So yeah, that's pretty cool and everything. And then guys, so I didn't really think this was all that big of a deal, but I was asking around, and I guess it's a huge deal, guys. So, you know what I'm talking about? So, if you're unaware, guys, the other day, I found out that Sweet Baby Ray, the barbecue sauce, Sweet Baby Ray's, he's a white guy and everything. And people are shocked about this and everything. They're like, what? He's a white guy? I can't believe that and everything. They're like, my whole life's a lie and everything. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, wait a second. Well, it just says Sweet Baby Ray's, like, on the bottle. And he never said he was a black guy and everything. Or he never said he was yeah, I guess that's the way I was looking for. But I guess people just assumed he was a black guy and everything. So yeah, people they're just like, perplexed, I guess you would say, or maybe they're just like, mind blown and everything, because they're like, what, he's a white guy, man. So anyway, I guess that's a big deal. So yeah, anyway, all in all, it was a good day. You got the Mariners playing the Yankees tonight. Should be a good game. I can't watch the whole game because I gotta be up in the morning, because I work at 4, or I gotta get up at 4. So yeah, anyway, I've been drinking Cookie Z lately, because at this store called McKay's, it's $4.99 for a 12-pack. So I was like, oh, I'll definitely pick that up and everything. For sure, and everything. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Keep spreading the good vibes only. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see all of you tomorrow. And by the way, guys, tomorrow we got a review. What is that review of? Well, guys, it's a review of Dr. Pepper inspired Johnsonville sausage. Alright, see you tomorrow. Burp.